Yo, and we are live. Yo, this is Set with Setting Comedian, man. We are back with another one for y'all, man. Today we're about to get into this Andrew Wilson and his, hold on, bro. Is dating trans women straight? Yeah, I know, right? But let's get right into it, guys.
Let's go.
Is it straight for a man to hook up with a transgender woman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Really?
I do believe it is based on a level of transitioning.
Nick.
Okay. All right. What about you?
Flat out no.
Nope.
Basically, if she didn't cut the wee off, then yeah, it's all right. Like, really?
Nope. No. No.
Okay. And L, it was a yes for you, right? It is straight.
I answered both questions. That's the only reason I went to go to the restroom. I answered both of the questions already before I walked away.
Okay.
So what was it?
You want me to read? Okay. I said that if a straight man is dating a transgender woman and she's fully
It's not
has
gay.
all the
You
parts,
said it's not
gay.
gay.
Yeah, I said that.
So we won't linger long on this. I just have a couple questions. So, straight is short form slang for what?
Heterosexual.
Heterosexual, right? So when we say homosexual, we mean same-sex relationship.
Because you know what I hate that cisgender BS that they be having.
Yeah.
That cisgender stuff just sounds offensive to me. But hey, though, I like this heterosexual is cool.
Right?
You with more
Okay.
terms.
You would agree that
Made
these
up
people
ones
have not changed
at
their
best.
sex, correct?
If they've gone through drastic surgery to change their sex, then
You can't change your sex.
But they're biological. No.
they're
change your
biologically
sex.
not. They're biologically not. Yeah.
Right. But still,
They can't do certain things that a woman can do, like have a
means
baby or have a
same-sex.
period.
But homosexual means same sex, right? Okay. Straight is short form slang for heterosexual. So if homosexual means same sex relationship, then you could perhaps argue they've changed their gender, but you wouldn't argue that they changed their sex, right? So then wouldn't it be the case if two males were dating, regardless of their gender, they're in a homosexual relationship?
Yeah. If two males that are that
nope.
identify and have a penis,
They could
yes.
they could
I
even
hope that
both
would
be
read.
Yeah,
transgender.
I'm really confused by this identification. Why would the identification matter in this case? If homosexual, the definition
Because you're
means
still
same
straight if
sex.
you're
Hang
attracted to
Hang on. Let me ask the question before you answer it. If homosexual means same sex, right? Same sex activity. If you're having sex with a member of the same sex, can you explain how that's not homosexual? I actually would like to know the answer.
Man, me too.
I'm saying that
No.
if a man is like has a penis and is a man, like identifies as a man, is a man, and a transgender has had surgery and has a vagina, I don't think that you're gay for being attracted to somebody that has had
I wouldn't call that a vagina, but okay.
surgery to get there to be a woman. Like that's not gay to me. Like you're
Yeah,
still
but I mean,
attracted
gay men
to
are
women.
attracted to other men all the time, right? But they're still
Yeah,
gay.
and that's fine. But if you're not a gay man and you're attracted to someone that looks, is, and on all other accounts other than being able to have a baby or have a period, then that's not gay in my
You
opinion.
think that's all women are is
No, I'm just
period.
saying that that's like
Can
those
give
are like the
birth.
two big things that a transgender woman cannot do. But anything else is like.
That's what makes a woman.
Yeah, but here's the problem with this
Just 'cause they're not
reasoning. Let me see if I can't point it out real quick.
If you're not biologically a woman, you're not a woman. Like, that's just the fact of the matter, and that's what. Well, the LGBTQ community is not trying to eat right now, but hey, time will serve their lesson.
Let's say a man was brutally mangled in a propeller accident on a boat and lost his genitalia. And afterwards, he had an estrogen spike, and so he grew breasts, and he already had long hair, and this kind of thing. You would not consider him a woman if he did not consider himself a woman, correct?
Yeah, because he's in an
Right.
accident. That's different.
So then
than
all of this is
choosing
based
and
on
actively
self-
making these surgeries.
Yeah. So then
Oh, I don't know. What's the difference between that accident and this medical procedure?
all all of this is based around
puberty
self-identification.
blockers.
Because if I gave you somebody else who was
blockers, of
trans, who
course.
had the same characteristics of the trans person you're talking about, you still would not consider that homosexual behavior, and that's what I don't understand. Same sex is same sex.
Well, see, you're talking about a single accident. What she's talking about is the whole identity, including the sex and, like an actual surgery, actual hormones, actually going through everything, reconditioning the body, because a lot of things go into completely transitioning, and it is very hard to
okay,
pass.
and I'm willing to grant that. I'm willing to grant that you can have genital surgery. You can have surgery on your body. You can have hormone replacement. All of these things to fit what we would consider secondary sex characteristics for women.
Yeah.
I'm going to not dispute that. But then you still also have to tangle with this idea that if that were to naturally occur for a male, you would not consider him not a male unless he considered himself not a male. So if we got a one-to-one comparison of a person that had the same characteristics as somebody else who changed all those characteristics to be the thing, they would still be the same exact thing.
So I actually have a question.
Referring to any group of people as a thing is just crazy to me. Sorry.
I do agree, but I do have a question.
Wait. Back up. I didn't refer to a group of people as a thing. I said if you have a thing that has the exact characteristics as another thing, I don't understand where you would create this delineation point.
Through choice of whether or not they. Oh my God, I don't want to carry this whole conversation. You can go for it. I don't care either way because I'm pansexual. I will date any type of person. So to me,
That's
it doesn't
cap.
make a
Like-
difference. But if we're just like talking about like, if there was a straight man that is dating a transgender woman, would I consider him gay? Personally, no. And is there anything that
So he's
you can
straight?
say? Yeah.
He's straight.
Yes. And there's nothing that you can tell me that's going to change my belief or opinion on that.
Even if we're just looking at the pure definitions of
Is a transgender woman biologically a
That's
woman?
crazy.
Absolutely not. And I think any transgender woman realizes and will recognize those differences between a biological woman and a woman that has gone through
Hide that.
transition.
I'm sorry, but sweetheart, that is not the case.
Yeah, I don't know about
Man,
that.
I think she's like, yeah, reasonable ones do, but
Yeah.
there's some extreme ones that truly say, yeah, if you don't consider me as a real woman, then you're a bigot. Yeah, you hate women, and you're
Transphobic.
transphobic. Oh Lord.
Well, then, if that is the case, then what is a woman?
hide it.
Say what you said again. I don't think anyone heard you.
If that is the case, then what is a woman?
What is a man?
Man would be a person who had the reproductive capabilities of, they would have small gametes, they would have XY chromosomes, they would fit the ontological definition of a man.
Well, the whole chromosomes thing, it has been proven that, it's all not necessarily true, and there's multiple.
No, that is true. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like this new age science. Actually, not even new age science. Like, it's all on science based on this one dude called John Money who was trying to come up with transgenderism as a way to hide his, pedophilia actions. And they pretty much trying to get kids to be confused about their gender.
And it worked.
variants
Man, it
of-
sure
of
did.
the-
Look at
Yeah,
that. Look at her.
okay, maybe, and we can dispute that in a second.
I'll
I'm
just
happy to
say-
get into that, but
Bro,
before I
if you're born
do,
with a D,
what is
he
a
got-
woman?
that's a
Now that
guy,
I've answered
okay?
your question, can you
like-
answer mine?
I think Roseanne Barr said it best. Like when Piers asked her, "What is a woman?" She said, "Well, me, Piers, the same woman that birthed out 3, 4, 5, 6 children, went through menopause, this, that, and the other." Like,
Yeah, it's like you just can't be a woman and go past the cheat code of being a woman. Like bro, I'm not cheat code of being a woman, but the pain of being a woman.
Exactly.
I think it is offensive for dudes to call themselves women who like, bro, you don't got a period like these women.
like,
do,
come
though.
on, man. Like,
It's like there's a sacred thing about being a woman, and there's a pain that comes with being a woman that you will never experience. That's why why you're not a real woman.
I said it on stream earlier. As much as we say about women, or as much as we just discuss women in general on the channel, like, is completely disrespectful to the plight of women to go around cosplaying as women, throwing on wigs and skirts, talking about like, yeah, I'm a woman. Like, there's an actual struggle. There's an actual experience that, you know, women go through solely on their own, that we can't just be like, oh yeah, I threw on a dress, I'm a woman.
Yeah, come on now, it's disrespectful.
Well, I don't really consider myself a woman, so I cannot really answer that.
Wait,
because
What do you consider?
Hang on. Do you consider yourself a rock?
On the weekend.
At times.
no, I don't consider myself
You
a
don't
rock.
consider
Well,
yourself a
but could
woman?
you tell me what a rock is, even though you don't consider yourself one?
I mean, I'm not.
Oh my god.
deal
See,
with
you
rock.
caught up in her
Disingenuous.
point.
You
Disingenuous.
can't tell me what a rock is? Can you tell me what a tree is?
Yes, I can.
Now, are you a
There's
tree?
something outside.
Are you a
Something
tree?
else.
No, I'm not. But
It's
I
really
did
strange
at some
that you
point
can
identify
hang on.
as
It's
an
really
alien
strange to me
plant.
that you know what things are, even if you're not the thing. So, what is a woman again?
Okay, so a woman,
She's trying to be
in
cute.
my opinion, is
I'm
someone who
dumb as hell,
identifies
bro.
as a
That's the
woman.
worst.
A woman shouldn't be in
Oh,
as a definition.
Wait. Hang on. Let's move back.
In my
A woman-
personal opinion, I don't really.
Okay, I understand. A woman is someone who identifies as a woman. If this is the case, then could you be sleeping with somebody and they roll over and say, "Hey, baby, I'm a woman,"
what's good,
and you would be
friends?
having
Appreciate
lesbian
you in the Rumble
sex?
chat.
Is that correct?
It depends on if
Democracy
they're
comes with instinct.
considering themselves lesbians.
They
Because
just
not all
decided,
women
yeah, they're
consider
lesbians.
themselves lesbians, and you can have sex with a woman as a woman and not have lesbian sex.
Why can't they identify as a tree? And then, or why can't they identify themselves as a dead body?
Taking
and
the
they
term-
call you a
Taking the term
necrophiliac.
tree
Why can't
hugger
they
to
do
new
that?
meanings.
Well, there's a kink for that, so technically they can.
There's a kink for
They
everything.
can?
There is a kink for
So,
everything.
This is ridiculous.
so to get this
We gotta
right,
get into that,
you
though.
think that you would be a necrophiliac if somebody you were sleeping
do
with
not think-
rolled over and identified as being a dead body?
What?
It's the same logic.
I'm
If you
sorry,
say-
but that's pretty much him saying that, yeah, so you wake up next to a guy that you just had sex with, or a girl you just had sex with, and they say, so what are you? Oh, I identify as a dead body. Yeah, so does that make you a necrophiliac now that they identified as a dead body?
say that anybody is a woman who identifies
that's
as being a
actually pretty damn
woman,
funny.
which means a woman. When I ask you what is a woman, it is anybody who identifies as, which means anybody
So,
who
okay.
identifies as a woman is a woman, which means woman is anybody who identifies as a woman. It's an infinite regress.
So a woman is
hang
a
on, hang on.
societal role.
Listen to
That's
what's
what
being
it
said
is.
first.
whoa, a
Listen
woman is a
first,
societal
then respond.
role. Like,
So if you have a regressive definition, an infinite regress, a loop, I never actually get the information as to what a woman is. It's just anybody who identifies as one, which is anybody who identifies as one. Well, what is that? Whoever identifies as that. We're not actually clarifying what a woman is.
Okay, so let's say a woman is the one who has the vagina and the one who has the breasts and presents themselves as a woman. So let's say that. Let's say that's a woman. Or
If that is the, okay, well, let's say that is.
for the
Can you-
argument's sake.
Okay, can you agree, though, that there could be men who have all of those characteristics and even present themselves in a way that you would consider womanly, but don't consider themselves a woman?
Yes.
Would you consider them a woman?
No, because they don't
Okay, well,
consider
then we're back
themselves
to
a
the same
woman.
problem of anybody's a woman who says they're a woman. We're back to the same exact problem
Because
again.
every single person is different, and there's nuance in every single person's journey, and I feel like we've already established that. Like every single person is
That's
completely
just
unique.
fluff. That doesn't tell me shit.
Andrew, has she-
everybody's journey is different. Okay, so what? What does that have to do with
like,
any?
but guess what? Everybody's journey is different, but guess what's the same? They got a gender. They're just going through that journey as a certain gender. There's only one or two. There's only one and two. There's male and female. That's it. There's only two.
Thing.
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
you're not
Shit.
even a part
Can't
of
even
the
pick which
whole
one you is.
like
You just is. You do
community.
that.
You're not a part
And it's
of
what you
the
were born
actual
as,
conversations
too.
that the people are having about gender. You are just presenting your opinion as a cis white male dude. So it's like, what?
What does
What does that
crazy.
have to do with anything?
Because-
Wait, did you just say you're hang on, did you just say you're white and straight, so opinion dismissed? Are we doing the
Pretty
you
much.
go girl? I'm a fucking strong lesbo. I'm here to fucking own. Like, what are we doing here?
No, I am just saying that what you're saying and what you're trying to create and generate conversation about, like, this is not really a conversation that me and you should be having.
Why?
Why not?
Why not?
Because
Isn't
it
it
is
good to talk about like dilemmas and
no,
stuff and
okay,
like
so
disagreements?
Oh my
so
God.
because I am not a trans woman,
Oh
I cannot
my
answer
God.
those questions,
I'm not a-
and neither
I thought you
is
said she's not
he.
transforming.
I'm not a rock, but I can talk about rocks. I'm not a tree. I can talk about a tree. I'm not a cat. I can talk about cats. Not
Yeah,
a dog. I
but
can talk about a
that-
dog. I can
that's
talk
like
about
that's like
everything on
turning-
planet Earth.
that's
But
like turning-
somehow, if I don't go and surgically alter my genitalia, I'm not qualified to know what a woman is or is not.
You can have your own.
Let me ask you a question.
opinion on
Do you
that.
have any opinions at all on how children are raised in society?
I have a few.
Oh, yeah, hang on. And do you have any children?
No,
Then you're totally disqualified from that conversation.
I
Why would you
completely
ever talk
agree,
about
which
it?
is why I'm not a part of
You're
that
totally
conversation.
disqualified from that conversation. You
I
cannot have
agree.
any opinions about children.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
do
w-
not. I do not voice my
You,
opinions
wait, you
about
just
children.
said that you do have opinions
I have
about it.
opinions, but I do not voice them nor have conversations with with the parents.
Come
Like I do
on
not
So
tell
people
them.
can't have
how to-
opinions.
So you're afraid
so
to
you
have
have
a
no opinion
conversation.
on whether or not it's child abuse. If somebody
Then they're not
goes in
an
their
opinion,
room,
it's a thought.
pulls out a
Yeah.
belt, and starts beating the shit out of their
An
kid
opinion
with
is
it,
something you
is that
voice.
child abuse?
Man.
Considering that was down to me, yes, I do consider.
Oh,
that child
wait, that's an opinion about children.
Because
That's an opinion
you can
about
have
no,
opinions.
dismissed. It's an opinion about children.
You can have opinions, but it's
No, you
different
can't.
to discuss. Yes, you can.
According to
your
You
logic.
have
You
your
can't.
own opinions. I have my own opinions.
No. You just said that you're not allowed to have an opinion.
I said you're not
You
allowed
just
to
said you're not allowed to
discuss.
have an opinion.
No. Hold
No,
You
on.
don't have
To a
kids.
point
You don't
now.
have an opinion. So when you
I
say
did not say
X
that.
thing with children is abuse, you are not qualified to make that statement because you have no children by your own logic.
I just think that I get what you're trying to say, and I also understand hers. So I'm just gonna try and help you guys see eye to eye a little bit,
Thank you.
just a little bit.
My language
It's just
is
that
rusty.
she is trying to say that every person has the right to have their opinion, just like you do, even if she doesn't agree with it. That's perfectly fine. But when you're talking about a group of people or peoples that you have no knowledge on, and you're a married straight man, you have no right to tell other people what their sexual
Is
preferences
that like
is or what
Bro.
their
discredited? Is like his whole perspective
Well,
discredited because
like,
of,
hold on. You know what's crazy?
him being white?
How they say, oh, you shouldn't shame, or you shouldn't like. You just shamed him for being a straight married white man.
Christian male,
It's
like
like, bro, there's nothing wrong with that. You're just mad at
Cisgendered
you don't got nothing
male.
to hang on to.
you just labeled the fuck out of him,
Oh
like
God, but he can't label y'all or talk about y'all. It's crazy.
sexuality is
not what he's
when
saying.
it's
But we
not.
said, oh, let's talk about
But he's saying that
Christianity.
it's
They- they-
gay.
Oh, yeah, they
to
rag
have
on
Oh yeah, but let's
sex
talk about
or
trans
be
women.
with
Nope.
a transgender woman.
Can't
It
do it.
objectively is.
That's
It objectively is.
It's
But
just
let
not
us,
right.
let us, well,
It's
let
just
us
not right
assume
to
for a second.
assume
I'm just
someone
going to
else's
follow your own
sexuality.
train. Hang on. Let her speak.
It's
I'm
just-
just going to respond
dig her own
directly to
grave.
what you're saying. Go ahead and finish.
It's just that I don't think personally, like, okay. let me
Wait.
put this in a
I'm
different
sorry.
way.
I have to interrupt. So, couldn't we just throw this right back at you? Who are you to tell us what's straight?
I've
As a
dated,
straight man-
I've dated,
No.
I've dated transgender, so I'm
No.
speaking on my own actual
Right.
personal
What?
experiences.
But
He's
you're
speaking
okay.
on a
If
straight
it's not
bias.
gay, then it's straight. Then who are you to tell me, that as a straight man, what is straight and what isn't?
I never said that you had to have your opinion, or that you couldn't
What?
have your opinion, or that if you deem it as gay, that is your.
Yeah, but
you're
we're having
right
a meta
to think
conversation.
that.
We're having a meta conversation of Andrew
you
can't
asked.
say this, Andrew can't say X because
I never
he
said
doesn't.
he couldn't say
He doesn't
anything.
belong
But
to
that's
the
like what
your
she
precise
said. Y'all can't
identity
have the
group.
conversation.
I never said that he couldn't say anything, or that I in fact said that he can have an opinion, even if
But-
I don't agree with it, or she
then why
doesn't,
did you
or
bring
anyone
up his
doesn't.
identity group as a straight white man who's married?
Because
What does
it's
it
just
matter?
that he can't tell, and nobody should tell anybody whether something that they do is straight or gay or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Well, yes,
Well,
it does. We got to be able to label things, or y'all gonna say it's anything. Next thing you know, oh, you're in a straight relationship. Yeah, you will. Well, just a little bit. You're kind of gay too, because you know your girl has masculine tendencies, and that means you're gay because you're with your girl because she's feminine and a little bit masculine. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Okay, let me just respond to
Removing
this.
classifications
let's
and
start with
definitions.
just a
A
simple
dangerous
question.
game.
Do you believe that there is a truth of a matter? Meaning there is a truth to everything. It's either true or it is not true. It cannot be both true and untrue because that would be a
I gotta be
contradiction,
a black
right?
baby doll.
It's just that we're talking about a
Answer my question
opinion-based
without
thing,
obfuscating,
so it's,
please.
there's no.
Is something either true or untrue?
But isn't there that experiment
narrowing
where it's
I'm
both?
gonna keep asking until I get an answer. You can say no or you can say yes, but is a thing either true or untrue? Can it be both? True and untrue at the same time?
There's nuance. It's not black and white.
Bro,
Oh, so you're saying that a
this
thing can be
situation,
true and untrue at the same time?
Yeah, like it's
So-
that.
so
It's
a
that
contradiction-
cat
contradictions are
experiment.
possible?
It's both dead and alive at the same time in the box.
So let me just make sure. I just want to make sure I get your position down. Something can be both true and untrue.
Yeah, because it is all.
So you can have
it is
hands
all
and not
based,
have hands.
Please, it is all based on our
Oh.
our perceptions, because we have all grown up in different ways. We all have our own perceptions.
Do you see
have
this?
your own.
Do you see this
perception.
cup? Do you see this cup?
Sure.
Am I drinking from this cup?
I don't know if you are.
Okay,
because
well,
you could
I'm
be
drinking from the
thinking.
cup. There's liquid in it, and I'm swallowing it. Would that be
If
drinking?
you say so, but I would have no way of knowing, and I do not
Okay,
care.
you have
on
no way
YouTube
of
right
knowing
now,
that I'm
friends, I wish
holding
I
a cup.
could read your
No, I have
comments.
no way of knowing if you're actually drinking from the cup or if it has
Okay,
a
am I
liquid.
holding a cup?
Sure, you're holding a cup.
Is that true?
I suppose.
I'm
Well,
weak.
okay, so could I both be
Or is it
holding
the
this cup and not be holding this cup at the same time? Is that possible?
Because you are literally showing me that you're holding the cup.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're holding the cup. But the
Okay,
whole
so
point
only
is that
one of
it's
those
in the
things can be
box.
true, right? Only one of those things can be true. I can't both be
Because
holding
you
the cup.
presented
Stop,
it
stop, stop, stop,
open.
stop.
You
I
presented
cannot
it
be
open.
both holding the cup and not holding the cup at the same time, can I?
Okay, if you lower it down, and
Uh-huh.
and I cannot see if you're
Man.
holding the cup, then yeah, you're both holding the cup and
Prayer
not
is
holding the
needed,
cup, because
you
then
know.
it's
No, I would still only be either A,
God bless
holding...
her soul.
No, no,
God
no.
bless
I
her
have
soul.
no
No,
opinion.
that's insane. What you just said is insane. Even if the cup was
Good.
in a place where you couldn't see it, if I would still either A, be holding the cup, or B, not be holding the cup, I still could not be both holding it and not holding it at the same
Except
time.
I wouldn't know. You may be
You
lying,
may not
or you
know,
may not.
but
You would
whether
be-
you,
you would be
stop,
right
whether
or
you know
wrong.
it or not doesn't matter. What matters is that the truth is there's only two options. I'm either holding it or I'm not holding it. It can't be anything else.
Okay.
Right?
Be one.
Okay.
So
Sure.
if that is true, then you're
With
saying that,
with
yes,
with that
truth-
particular example, yes, you can be, because you say so, you can be either holding the cup or not holding the cup. Okay. You
right,
have
so
given
only
me
one
the
can be true.
baseline.
It's not nuanced. It's not nuanced. There's only one truth. So
Yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying
very
to here
simple
is
thing.
that can you both be a homosexual?
All right, let's get a word in from our sponsors. Because do you rely on big woke corporations and the corrupt medical establishment to keep you healthy? I hope not. Then why would you trust them? Why would you trust the same global-owned corporations to keep your pet healthy? It's time we stop relying on them for anything. They hate us and want to keep us sick and just want our money. We at Rumble started Positive Health because pets are an extension of our family. It matters that they get clean, nutrition-filled, vitamin-rich superfoods to stay happy and healthy. That's why we created a range of superfood supplements, superfood supplement waffles that your pet will love, packed with natural healthy ingredients that promote better digestive support, bone health, vision, and immune strength. There's also rich in anti-inflammatories, vitamins, and minerals, essential for your furry family member. Well, furry family members, if you got a lot. So head over to positive.com right now to check out our superfood and other products. Use code STUDIO to save 15% on your first subscription. I'm going to say it again. Use STUDIO to save 15% on your first subscription, man. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get the dog right.
WA.
And not a homosexual at the same time? Can you be having gay, straight sex?
I cannot answer on that because I'm not a
You can
homosexual.
answer on that. Because you could be both holding and not holding the cup, right?
I don't know if you're homosexual or not. So it's like, I'm sorry, I cannot answer for
Like, no,
you.
you're
You
not
have to ask
functioning now.
yourself that. I cannot answer for you.
I just want to make sure you can be having gay, straight sex at the same
these
time.
sound
That's
effects was
correct.
wild.
I did not hear you.
You can be having gay, straight sex at the same time.
Gay straight?
Yeah, it's gay, straight sex, right? Yeah.
Yo.
Well, if you have a gay person and a straight
With
person,
one person. With
Gay
one
straight
person.
sex. Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
Can you be having homosexual?
So it's a gay dude having sex with a woman. That's gay straight sex.
How?
I don't know. Maybe the mentality.
He's got her caught up in a loop, and let's see what she says to get her out of it.
Oh God, I need to hear
And
it.
heterosexual sex at the exact same time with one
Yes.
person.
Yes.
Okay, can you explain how that would be possible?
Okay, let's
And logic just went
say
right out the window.
you are having sex with somebody who is in a role play presenting as someone else.
That's why I stick to anal sex.
Yo.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So wait a second. So to get this right, you can be engaging in both a same sex activity with one person while simultaneously with that same person be engaging in heterosexual sex. Is that your actual position?
I don't have a
Okay,
position
they got all the
on
sound
that.
effects.
This
I was
is
afraid to
I
ridiculous.
swear.
No, you're ridiculous.
All the ones that I was afraid to
Thank
download, but I ain't gonna lie.
2 seconds ago, you just said I could both be holding and not holding a cup that you could
Because I
see visibly.
wouldn't know unless you showed me. Unless you actually showed me. Like, I don't know, you might be floating a cup with your magic. Like, I don't know, you might have fucking magic.
Make sure to
just
like and
floating the
subscribe,
cup.
man. We appreciate the love.
Yeah.
She said she doesnn't know if he's holding the
cooked,
cup.
guys.
He might be floating
Yeah,
it with
I'm tired.
magic.
I haven't slept in like 2 days.
Like some old Billy Carson. Oh well, we never actually touch anything. If you we really because everything repels, so we're actually just kind of a little bit away from it. I'm
Type
just
shit.
like, bitch, what type of physics bullshit you about to talk about?
I believe you.
Can you give us an answer though? What is a woman? I guess. Can you give
I'm not
us
sure
an
if
answer?
your frequency not right. You're not really touching it.
Can I give you an answer on what a woman is?
Shut up.
Sorry, that was Nick.
Sure. Honestly, I cannot give you an. Okay, you know what? Yes, I will.
Thank you.
That's okay. That's okay. Because the
Wow.
thing is
You
that
can tell she didn't have anything to
personally-
say. If you let something like that stop you when you were about to say something so profound, or you really had a point to make, you could tell that that person really didn't have much to say.
Actually, she wanted to show because she seen she was getting cooked. She was looking around.
it was
Everybody's
a perfect.
like,
It was a perfect time for her to take that way out.
Yeah.
Shut up. Oh, I guess I will. I
okay,
guess
yeah.
I will.
Yeah, you got it. I'm like, yeah, you better.
On gender, I cannot give you a defining answer on anything because I think everything is a spectrum, and I think everything,
Everything
is
is
nuance,
a
and it's all
spectrum.
whatever.
Is the wildest statement right now, bro. Because I ain't gonna lie.
Damn, son.
Like, come on, everything's a spectrum? No, there are things that are black and white. Like, if I look, it's like a light switch. If I turn it on, the light's on. If I turn it off, the light's off. I can't just stick it in the middle and see what happens. Like, well, I don't know. It should be
Well,
on.
it's
on
kind
the
of
spectrum.
on. It's kind of off.
Nigga,
like,
the light ain't on. Well, it's in the middle, so it's kind of on. I'm like, nigga.
Is there light in this room? No,
Oh
nigga.
God, same thing with gender. Is either a male or you're a female. It's like, is it your flicked on or up or down?
And when she says shit like that, it's really just an excuse for you to say and do whatever. Oh, it's a spectrum. I'm not necessarily this. I'm not necessarily that. It just excuses you to say and do whatever.
Nah, for real. Oh God, though. I ain't gonna. Yes. If you do think that getting with a transgender woman is, straight, then I'm sorry, sir, but you are.
And no cap. Like, that's just what it is. Like you said, you can't be a gay man and have sex with a straight woman. That's heterosexual sex.
It is like, I'm sorry, but
And it's when niggas trying to add new definitions and classifications to these words and these terms that everybody's just so confused. Look at this young lady. She don't even know what the definition of a woman is. She's so deep in. She's so deep in.
And here's the thing, she's lesbian, so she's.
Oh God. Oh God.
So what can we really say?
She really kind of having a moment right here.
Yeah.
He caught her up on that last point and she didn't even know what to say. She said, you know what, I will shut up because I'm getting cooked. Like,
Yeah, thank you. Please, thank you. But anyway, though, man, we'll see y'all on the next topic, man. Us at Set and Key Media always snapping every time.
Appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Man, on God. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.